Dropshipping. You've heard that it's a good way of making money online, but how does this business actually work? I'm going to take you through the 3 fundamentals of dropshipping, and I'll reveal my honest opinion of this business model, whether I think it's worth pursuing. So the 3 fundamentals for dropshipping are obvious: product, store, and marketing. The real trick is, how do you get good at all 3? Let's talk about product. How do you determine what is a good product to sell? Dropshipping is a bit tricky because a lot of the time it is about ensuring that your particular marketing links to your particular product. So we'll get into marketing in a minute, but it's important to identify what your actual niche is, what you can know better than anyone else. So for example, I know someone that's selling thousands of notepads. Notepads is nothing special. It's not even trending. So how are they selling so many notepads? Well, they just know the keywords. They own those keywords. They're following the correct hashtags of people that are doing journaling. They've gone deep into why someone would use a notepad, and they've targeted that audience that do just that. Now, when it comes to building a store, there are some great products out there. We'll list them below. Shopify actually do a great job giving you a step-by-step guide on how to build a store. So I won't go into how to build a store, but I will tell you this: owning your brand is probably the most important thing that people overlook. And you quite often in dropshipping, unfortunately, don't own the product, which means if the product has a good brand name, at any point that can get taken away from you. So the only way, I think, to defend yourself when it comes to dropshipping and not make it a race to the bottom on price is to build a store that's well branded, with good values, strong, clear differential from your competitors. You will, of course, give people a full refund if they want. You'll have an easy way for people to interact and complain. You'll check that the products that you're offering up to people are trustworthy, guaranteed, not rotten on arrival. Your policies around your brand values within your store, in my opinion, are key. Actually building the store these days, very important, but big brands are giving you simple templates. You really can't muck that bit up. The thing I think people muck up is they do not build a brand. So make sure you come up with a brand name that inspires you. Trademark it. It doesn't cost a lot. You can do it all pretty low cost online, and make sure you own a brand, not a business. Now, the third thing, marketing. Simply put, best way to market a dropshipping business is a way that you feel comfortable doing it. If you, for example, like to write, but you don't like to come on camera and talk, perhaps market your dropshipping business through search engine optimization, AdWords, blogs. If you're like me and don't mind coming on camera, then make videos on TikTok, YouTube Shorts, Instagram, get the message out there. Of course, if you have a visual product, it will help when it comes to videos, but I know plenty of people that have sold a lot of product just doing a little video on a social media platform about it with a link straight through. Marketing wise, one of the big hacks that a lot of people use that not a lot of people know about is affiliate marketing. So you can share some of your profit with some influencers, with some other people who have big communities. And so you give them a link and they get a percentage of every sale that they generate through their traffic. I have often been vocal and negative about dropshipping, and I see dropshipping as quite an interesting way for you to learn business. Even you could argue a safe way, but I really can never get over 2 things about dropshipping is really a flaw for me. 1, you don't often own the last mile. Probably one of the most important pieces, the client relationship direct. If you sell through platforms like Amazon, they hold the client details, they hold the client relationship. You don't even know quite often who the actual client is. You don't have their email address, you don't have their contact information. Now, there are some hacks to get around that. When you deliver the product, put your promotional flyer inside, ask people to register. If you get caught by these brands, they will block you, which just shows you how they want to have that client for themselves. But that's a real flaw. You've got to come up with ways to get around it, or recognize this is a short-term business where you won't own the client database and therefore won't be able to resell people stuff without spending a lot of money on marketing. And the second thing I kind of mentioned already in the video, but I want to highlight it again, you've got to own a brand, not a business. And if you don't own the product that you're selling, don't own the brand, any point that product company can take it away from you and sell it direct themselves. Of course, the platform you're selling it through can also take it away from you, and instantly overnight you have no business. And I hate that idea that you spend 3 years building something up and then you lose it all. If you can tell me below what product you're going to sell, and if I like it, I'll invite you to a private Zoom with me and we can discuss how to make that business work for you.